Hi, folks, ladies and gentlemen. The ground is slowly but surely becoming slippery for the Tangatanga Brigade. In this channel, I have always maintained that Ruto has been enjoying a false popularity, a popularity that is not there. His popularity has been based on what the media has been consistently reporting. Since 2018, we have all along had a one-man show, a person who has been competing against himself, and the media has been really highlighting that. This is the kind of popularity William Ruto has been enjoying for all this time, ladies and gentlemen. So today, William Ruto was in Nyandarua County. And as he was trying to do his normal campaigns as he has been doing, he was met by very rowdy youths, women, and men, who, as he was narrating to them the story of Wheelbarrow and the rest, these people were shouting him down, telling him BBI, 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 BBI. Just a day before, he was in Isiolo, and the story was the same, BBI, BBI, BBI. For almost 3 good years, ladies and gentlemen, Ruto has been having a field day in Kenya, doing his campaigns very peacefully and not cheating the masses as he pleases. But it seems that something is now not adding up on his side. Either the ground or rather the masses are now awakening themselves to the political realities. The masses are now coming to a realization that maybe now we have to think properly. There is an election coming. And I've always maintained, ladies and gentlemen, that crowd attendance does not really show how much somebody, or rather how much popular a candidate is. The true popularity of a candidate is known on the ballots. After votes have been cast and have been counted, that's the only time that you know somebody's popularity. And I still maintain that for Kenya to get a candidate who has been as popular as Raila Amolo Odinga will take centuries. Raila has consistently proved his popularity on the ballots. Right as from 2007, 2013, 2017, he has proved it on the ballot, ladies and gentlemen. Ruto has not proved his popularity. And it's just a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen, before the whole truth now exposes itself. So, ladies and gentlemen, about some 3 days ago, the president made it very clear to William Ruto that he should either choose to be in government or to go to the opposition. In short, the president was telling William Ruto simply to walk out or rather to resign. Very many people took that statement just as a mere statement from the president. But let me put it clear here that that was not just a mere statement. For the president to come out in public to tell his deputy president to quit or to resign, it means the president has thought about that issue for quite some time. And the president will not just think about it, but I'm very sure that something like an impeachment is loading. An impeachment is loading somewhere. So by the president to tell his deputy to resign, it simply means the president just confirmed that an impeachment motion is looming and loading. And I strongly believe, as the year was beginning, my first video this year, 2021, I indicated very clearly that the year 2021 is the year of Ruto impeachment, ladies and gentlemen. And I still maintain that William Ruto is going to be impeached this year, not next year, this year. And most likely, this man is going to be impeached immediately after the referendum. Because as usual, his people are going to oppose the referendum. And for him, he's just going to be giving them support on the background. Because Ruto knows very well, and I've said in this channel severally, that Ruto knows very well that even if he opposes this referendum, he is going to lose. So he wants to save face. He wants now, because he knows he can't win, he wants us to leave it. He wants his people to oppose this thing, and then for him, he opposes it on the background, at the background, I mean. William Ruto knows pretty well that this referendum, the yes is going to carry the day. So he wants to oppose it from the background. So I strongly believe that immediately after the referendum, this man is most likely going to be impeached. So by president telling him to quit, the president was just trying to show him that his day of doom is coming. So ladies and gentlemen, Ruto was in Nyandarua County, and then there is a speech by Mwangi Kiunjuri that actually also lifted the leads, actually also exposed the thinking in Tangatanga. Mwangi Kiunjuri made it very well that there is no time of them wasting money and resources opposing the BBI, because to them they know already the BBI is going to pass. But he went further to state clearly that their concern is not BBI, because if anything is going to be passed through thick and thin. Their main concern is 2022. That's what he said. Let me tell Mwangi Kiunjuri this. Mwangi Kiunjuri, if you don't have the numbers to oppose this BBI thing, or rather to defeat it, where are you going to get the numbers to defeat the Raila and the Uhuru combination in 2022? In 2005, we had a referendum, and Raila proved his popularity by mobilizing his supporters and his support base to reject the referendum in 2005. And they actually beat the government hands down, in spite of the fact that in 2005, during the oranges and the disease, the government was pushing the referendum, and the government oiled it properly. But still, Raila mobilized his support base, and they defeated the government side in a referendum. So, Mr. Mwangi Kiunjuri, if you are truly as popular as you claim, and as popular as you have made the people to believe, come out like men, oppose this document, and make sure you defeat this document at the ballot. We know that your popularity is based on falsehood. Your popularity is based on euphoria. Heckling, walking out of funerals and heckling, that's what your popularity is all about. But the true popularity is always measured at the ballots, on the ballots. That's the true popularity, Mr. Mwangi Kiunjuri. Ladies and gentlemen, Raila today was also in Narok County. Narok County is predominantly a Maasai county. There were so many speakers who spoke there, and one speaker that caught my attention, ladies and gentlemen, was this Narok town member of parliament. I think it's called somebody Koitalel. The Narok North member of parliament. So Narok North member of parliament actually told William Ruto, Kenta, he's called Kenta. He actually told William Ruto that the only way William Ruto can talk to the Maasai people is for William Ruto to first apologize to the Maasais. Because William Ruto never wanted Mau to be conserved. And Mau is where the livelihood of the Maasais springs from. So Kenta was simply trying to tell William Ruto that for him to speak to the Maasais first, he must first of all apologize for destroying Mao. He also went ahead to tell William Ruto that William Ruto is the face of corruption in Narok County. That William Ruto has looted a lot of resources from Narok County, and then what he brings to them in return is wheelbarrow. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's how interesting our politics has become. So I just want to tell William Ruto and his supporters that you started the race very early. And you know, a presidential race is not a sprint, it's a marathon. We still have about 2 years to go. But you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that the ground is shifting and shifting very, very fast. And I'm very sure that now, when Raila Amolo Odinga and his brigade and the president and their team hits the ground, Ruto will be reduced to just a small landmass in this country, Kenya. He'll just be reduced, not even to Rift Valley, because Masai's Narok, where Raila was today, is in Rift Valley. William Ruto will just be reduced to a small sub-ethnic group of the Kalenjin community, not even the entire Kalenjin community. And I've always said in this channel that Kalenjins are supporting Ruto simply because they feel he's closer to power. Assuming Ruto is impeached today, folks, it means that his closeness or rather proximity to power will seriously be reduced, and the people will see him not to be closer to power. And that's when when that happens, there will be very interesting kind of politics in Rift Valley, because the people there will now weigh, should we vote for somebody who's outrightly going to the opposition, or should we cast our net with the people who are going to form the government? That's going to be the discussion in Rift Valley, should Ruto get impeached. So, ladies and gentlemen, this Tanga group have made a lot of noise for the past 3 years. Hustler, wheelbarrow, everything. But the funny thing is that these people are in government. In fact, what is promising to do to the youth, or rather to Kenyans, he should do it today when he's in government. Or maybe if he claims that he has been sidelined, then he ought to have done it in their first term, when he acted as a co-president, and actually he appointed almost half of the entire government of Jubilee. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a conman whose time is nigh. His days are numbered. And sooner or later, ladies and gentlemen, this man is just going to be reduced to nothing. His deceit, his lies. In fact, something really made me happy today. You know, the way he always talks in these rallies. Boda, Mama Mboga. He was saying all those, but the people never wanted to hear. They were telling him BBI. He's shouting boda, wheelbarrow, but the people are replying BBI. It means that he has to look for a different strategy. Because this one of a wheelbarrow, Mama Mboga, this one he has been doing it for quite a long time. And people are getting bored with it. Let him bring a new narrative. This one is a tired narrative. The people are bored. Let him look for something fresh that can move masses. This one is a tired narrative. And that's why in most of Israelis you can now see people have started booing him, because now he's bringing to them a narrative that has now become boring, ladies and gentlemen. Then tomorrow in Nyaribari Church, most likely Simeon Yachai will be buried. And let me take also this opportunity to wish his family, or rather to wish the entire Omugusi community, that they should carry themselves with the decorum. They should not allow mad men, or rather mad boys, the likes of Osoros, to spoil the good day. And should Osoros and his team try that, nonsense, they should be dealt with thoroughly without any fear or mercy. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for now. God bless Kenya.